Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. And this movie came out in 2013, and it has all the same cast returning once again. I like this movie about as much as I did Part 1. There were things that I liked about it, things I didn't like about it, and a lot of the things I liked about it are things I liked about Part 1. And a lot of things I didn't like about this movie are a lot of things I didn't like about Part 1. So if you're seeing some similar parallels between me talking about this one and the first part one, it's because I don't really have too much new to say about it. If we're just talking about it as a whole. And honestly, now that I think about it, it would probably be best to just consider it one movie and not two separate movies, kind of like Kill Bill or any number of movies that might as well just be one movie. But the things that I did like about this movie, I liked the inclusion of the Joker in this movie. I thought that was a good idea, and what he brings out of Batman I found to be compelling. And that was probably my favorite part about this movie is just the Joker and what he brings to the story. And I like how this movie picks up right where part one ended, and it just doesn't really stop, and it keeps going, and the action scenes are a lot of fun in this one as well. Same with the first movie. And in this one, we get to see Batman fight Superman. I don't think that's really a spoiler because it's pretty iconic and well known that that fight happens in this movie. And it's honestly a lot better than the fight we get with Batman versus Superman in the actual Batman v Superman movie, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. So just knowing that is kind of sad. And much like part one, I did like the music in this one. I thought it worked pretty well. The acting was pretty good, although there were some weird casting choices, like Conan O'Brien, he's in it. Not in a major role, but still, like, I don't know why we needed that character to be played by him. Not that he ruins it, it's just kind of odd and a bit distracting for me personally. And the animation looked good, especially for the budget, and there was less 3D animation in this one than there was in part one. And that's one advantage that this movie has over part one. And I do feel as though, as far as improvements go, that would probably be like the only thing I can think of off the top of my head where I would say that's an improvement, because as far as an emotional attachment to the story, I do feel as though part one worked a bit better as a standalone film, whereas part two, it doesn't really work nearly as well. You already have to have seen part one to enjoy this one, because part two doesn't really stand on its own all too well, or at least in my opinion. There were no corny dream sequences in this one, and sure, there are some cheesy parts that I don't connect with. Like, there are parts where the dialogue is kind of cheesy and dumb that pulls me out of it, and some of the lip syncing animation was off. And there were some really dumb conveniences in this one as well. But overall, when it comes to the story, the characters, and what everything has been building to, I felt as though the payoffs in this one worked. Not saying that they were great, I'm just saying that they worked well enough. And I did also feel as though there were some characters in this movie that were underdeveloped and could have been fleshed out a bit better. In the overall story of this movie, it's just right where the first movie left off, and just moving on with what was left. And that's pretty much what this movie is, just finishing up where part one started. And that I liked. I didn't feel as though there was anything that was just left out there and just made me feel, oh, that's very unsatisfying. Like, I was happy with what we got. There were things about it that were kind of interesting. There were some things that were kind of unnecessary. I enjoyed the violence in this one. And overall, I thought it was good. I thought the whole experience was good, and I would recommend that you check it out. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 2 a 6 out of 10. And just as a small correction for part one, I think I mispronounced the director's name. I said J. Olivia in my review of part one, but I actually don't know how to pronounce it, probably because I just am terrible at reading. But his last name, according to Google, Oliva. Quick correction, sorry that I mispronounced it and I thought it was Olivia for whatever reason. It's not. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 2 and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Solo Leveling Season 2. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.